How are your grandparents?
Well, they said that they're going to get me back if they have to take it to the Georgia Supreme Court.
Well, that's the last phone call to Atlanta on my nickel. Hey, next town we get jobs.
What do you mean, jobs?
You know, jobs doesn't work. W-O-R-K. Exchange labor for wages. That's how we eat, get it?
Amazing concept.
I'll get used to the idea because we're not living on my credit cards. Besides, work builds character. You get my messages?
Yeah, Jennifer called. She's a little upset that you haven't called her lately. And Elise misses you-know-what. And my personal favorite, Caroline, hopes you drop dead. The cleaners called. They want you to pick up your tux. And Rebecca has tickets to a Mozart concert. Is the Mozart dead? Oh, hopeless. Absolutely hopeless. So you sleeping with all these women?
Don't you think that question's a little personal?
I thought we were trying to get to know each other. Is that a dog?
I don't know. It looked like a wolf.
It's hurt. We have to help it.
Hey, that's a wild animal.
But it's hurt.
Well, it could have rabies. It could bite you. It's dangerous.
I'm not scared.
Caroline? Is it alive?
I think so.
You know, it could be a wolf.
Somebody shot it.
What are we going to do with it?
We're going to have to take it to a vet or something.
And how do you propose we do that? Hey! Stop! Stop!
That's a full-blooded, bona fide wolf. Not too long a time, it's going to be about 5 wolves.
What do you mean?
You boys must be from the city. She's going to have pups.
Really? So what do we do with her?
I got a rifle in the truck.
Yeah, well, you can leave it there. You're not going to shoot her. We're going to take her to see a vet or something.
I don't know a vet that would take in a wolf.
How can you just shoot a pregnant mother?
One shot, back of the head. You know, many ranchers would be mighty grateful for me to put her away.
Yeah,
Kill 2 birds, maybe 5 with 1 stone.
Look, that's not what I meant. You're not going to shoot her,
Look,
all right?
Dylan, we can't
Dad,
just...
come on.
I suppose there's always the wolf lady.
Yeah, she's right here.
northern timber wolf. They're starting to come back around here.
Need some help?
Yeah, be careful, though. They're not dogs, especially the wild ones.
I told him they were dangerous.
Depends on what you mean by dangerous. There's no documented case of anyone ever being killed by a wild wolf in this country. Wolves are afraid of humans.
Well, they have every right to be. These two bozos were going to shoot her.
Yeah, well, most of the time I don't have a lot of trust in humans myself. Hi, I'm Amanda Lewis.
Dylan Hawkins. This is my dad.
Johnny Hawkins.
And this is Terry. Terry's cool. He came around in the end.
Yeah, thanks for coming around. Yeah, can you hand her to me?
Dylan's definitely the man of the hour here.
Oh, the truck's in the garage.
Pardon me?
The truck? It's in the garage.
What truck?
The one that won't turn over?
Why do we get this feeling I'm missing something here?
I forgot to tell you something. See, when I called her on the phone, she said that she couldn't come get the wolf because her truck broke down. So I said, well, we'd bring the wolf to her and you'd fix her truck.
What?
Well, when you work on the motorcycle, you always say, I can fix anything.
Dylan, that's just something that guys say when they...
You can't fix it?
I can fix anything.
I wrapped antibiotics in the hamburger. We don't want her to get infected. Let her sleep. Leave her alone. She's going to deliver any day now. Have you thought of a name for her yet?
Oh, man. Madonna?
Sleep well, Madonna. Hey, come on. Come on. Get away from there. Sherman, come on. Go play. Dylan, when you don't know a wolf, it's not a good idea to look them in the eye.
Why's that?
They feel threatened. This is Rio. Coda over there found Rio last winter nearly frozen to death. She had scabies, she lost all her fur, too emaciated to hunt. So I captured her in a net and I brought her back here. Now Dakota's going to be sad because it's time to reintroduce Rio to the wild. We can't keep her forever, Dakota. Dylan, why don't you open the gate? This is it, Rio. You're a free woman.
Did they ever come back?
No. I need to take the truck into town tomorrow to get some stuff. Do you think you can get it running by then? Whoa! I'm impressed.
Good.
Are you aware that you're staring?
Oh, sorry.
When wolves stare, it's a sign of hostility. It precedes attack.
Not my intention, I assure you.
Dinner's in an hour. Oh, sit. Sit. So where are you two going?
We're headed west.
Any particular destination?
No,
My son and I are taking some time together.
Huh. Well, if you don't want to get on the road tonight, there's nobody in the caretaker's trailer. You and Dylan could sleep there.
Well,
We'd
thanks
love
very
to.
much, but maybe we can stay a couple of days, help her out. Like I always say, work builds character.
That's very generous. Oh, you know what? Maybe you could fence in a place for Madonna to build a den for her pups.
No problem.
Of course, I couldn't pay you very much.
Oh, that's no big deal.
Dylan saved an alpha wolf. Most wolves don't mate. It's usually just the dominant ones. And now that they're endangered, what you did is very important, Dylan.
Good.
You're staring again.
I got it. I knew her from somewhere. Commercials, right? Magazine covers.
Yes.
See, huh? So what are you doing in Montana with wolves?
Well, one day I was on the Côte d'Azur on a shoot in a leopard coat, holding a leopard on a leash. And I said, there's something wrong with this. And then I came here on a commercial, and it was like coming home. I belong here. I want to die here. So, what's your story?
I'm the Deputy District Attorney, City of New York. I battle crime and corruption. I keep Park Avenue safe for the rich. I protect the poor from assault, theft, murder, and mayhem. I'm dedicated to the well-being of little old ladies and beautiful women.
Basically, he puts people behind bars.
I put criminals behind bars.
Whatever.
Is there a Mrs. Hawkins?
She died about 10 years ago.
I'm sorry.
Well, that's no big deal. He's got hundreds of girlfriends.
Just for the record, pal, I didn't appreciate the remark about 100 girlfriends. It's the truth. Dylan, lesson number one, when it comes to women, honesty is not always the best policy. That woman sure is a piece of work.
This is yours, Clay. I'm returning it. And thanks for returning my wolf.
It's always a pleasure to see you, Amanda.
Don't pretend you're civilized.
No, civilized people knock. They close doors when they enter. And they speak in modulated tones.
Yeah, and they don't pull down fences and set traps on someone else's property.
6 years ago, when I negotiated your 99-year lease with poor old Ed McDonald, God rest his soul, I said to myself, Clay Harden, this woman's going to add a lot of class to your life. Do you realize how much you deteriorated, Amanda?
You killed one of my wolves.
You're looking for suspects, try every rancher in the valley. Wolves kill livestock, Amanda.
I'm not letting you kill any more wolves, and I'm not getting off my land.
Your land? Your land belongs to Ed McDonald's widow. Take a look at your lease. It stipulates that the land be used for agricultural or livestock purposes only. Using it as an animal sanctuary constitutes legal grounds for eviction.
Is that a threat?
No, Amanda. That's a fact. You want to protect your wolves, think about moving. You might try Canada, Amanda. I hear they're much more hospitable.
I need some chain link fencing, too. 60 linear feet.
We're out.
Owls? What do you call this?
Well, that fencing is sold. That's my chain link, Amanda.
Yours! You don't pen sheep with chain link fence! Just put it on my account, would you?
Well, I can't do that. Your credit's used up here.
I have never stuck anybody with a bill in my life. Brackett, this is your idea, isn't it? Huh? You think you own this valley? You think you're gonna get me off my land? Think again, buddy.
Come on now. Just wait for me across the street.
Yeah, fine.
How much for those supplies, including the 60 linear feet?
It'll be $27.50. The chain link fence will be over $400, but it's sold.
To this gentleman. Then why don't you carry it on out of here? All of it.
That's what I thought. Just load it in the truck.
Chuck Brackett. Stock grower, 3rd generation. On the next ranch over. If I were you, son, I'd think about switching to livestock.
Sorry about Rio, Dakota.
Hey, Howard. Waiting on that deal for your hamburger. Come on.
There it is, looking at it.
All right.
Good.
I am not accustomed to being rescued.
Don't mention it.
It's hard for me to say thank you.
You're welcome. Am I stirring again? Sorry. Attending carnivorous animals is a strange occupation for a woman like you.
It suits me.
Women who don't get lonely make men nervous.
Well, I know how to talk wolf talk. You'd be amazed at the subjects we discuss.
So who takes out the garbage?
Nobody.
Wolves. We'll go back to wolves.
You don't want to hear about wolves.
No, I really do.
The state was building a new road, and they disturbed a wolf den. And apparently the mother didn't get all the pups out because a workman found one, and he took it to the Humane Society, and I showed up that day to get a dog, and I went home with a wolf. And after that...
What about before wolves?
Before wolves was when I was a model. And every man I met tried to hit on me.
Let's get something straight. I'm not hitting on you. I mean, after all, I have hundreds of girlfriends.
Drive around back before you leave, hon. I got 2 weeks worth of meat scraps in the freezer for your babies.
Oh, thanks, Geraldine. I'm sorry.
Okay, forget it.
Look, the men who wanted me, I didn't want. And the ones that I wanted, Last time I turned down Clay Harden, he said to me, Amanda, there is a marrying season. You're going to wake up one day and it's going to be over.
Sounds like a real jerk.
I like men. Just I've never been bitten by a wolf.
That's enough. That's enough.
What does a lawyer know about concrete? First of all, you don't use a hoe, you use a shovel. Okay?
Can I help you with that?
Oh, yeah. Right there.
Just hold it straight,
It's
okay?
perfectly level.
No, it's not.
Hey, thanks. That looks good.
Oh. I'll put this in the washing machine.
Oh, no. No, that's okay. I got it.
Dylan, lesson number 2. If a woman wants to do something for you, let her do it.
What, is this part of my education or something?
What's the matter with you?
Ah, she's not your type.
Oh, I feel like I've been through a meat grinder. Are you as sore as I am? What's that?
Oh, nothing.
What is it, a picture of a girl?
Play off.
You got a girl I don't know about, huh? Huh? Come on.
I don't.
All right, you don't want to tell me what's bothering you? Fine. You know, you got to give me a break. You didn't come with instructions.
Neither did you.
Turn the light out. Oh. Kathy.
Do you remember when that was taken?
Hmm.
Wasn't it the summer before I went to kindergarten? 4th of July, right?
We took you to the fireworks.
Yeah, Washington Park.
I was attending law school during the day, bartending at night. In that little apartment in the village. I left her alone too much.
I want to know...
What?
anything.
She loved you very much. We both did. She was better at it than I was.
They cut the fence again.
Did you recognize him?
No, it's too dark.
Go after him. Maybe making a license plate.
Those bastards.
Yeah, tell me about it.
They want my wolves to kill their sheep
Why?
as an excuse to get me off my land.
That was neat.
This is too hard.
Come on, don't cry.
Good night, Dylan.
going on?
Sheriff just gave me this.
Summons and complaint. There's a hearing to evict Amanda today at 4 o'clock. Somebody really wants her out of here.
It's Clay Harden. He's been sending me letters threatening to evict me. He's had Ed McDonald's widow sending me letters too.
Why? What's in it for him?
I don't know. What am I going to do?
Well, the first thing we're going to do is get a continuance. Buy some time.
I thought you'd be leaving.
You can't handle this alone. And we don't leave jobs half done, do we, Dylan? You'll go repair the fence. I'll go with Amanda to the hearing. Can I see the lease?
If you're going into court, you're going to need this.
I'm not going to ask you which one of your wolves wears a necktie. What the hell's wrong with that boy?
Take another look, Johnny. He's not a boy.
Sometimes he's a real jackass.
The fact is, nowhere in this lease does Mr. McDonald specifically prohibit the use of this land as a wildlife refuge.
But he did stipulate that 1/3 of the land must be used for agricultural or livestock purposes. Judge, as you know, Ed McDonald died before the land in question was put to this use. I took the liberty of inviting Ed's widow and some of his fellow ranchers here today to speak for him.
Is Mr. Harden suggesting they're able to communicate with the dead?
Well, I can sure hear Ed turning over in his grave.
Sit down, Jack.
With your permission, Judge.
All right, Clay. We'll hear from Mr. Brackett.
No disrespect, Louise, but everybody knows Ed used to drink a bit. Every time he had a snootful, he used to tell us about how his great-grandpa saved his grandpa from the jaws of a white wolf. Now, I don't know if the story was true or if it wasn't, but he sure wasn't crazy about wolves.
Your Honor, I object. This is not a wildlife debate. It's an eviction hearing.
Possibly because you're from New York and are now a guest in our court, Mr. Hawkins, you don't seem to understand our land or our problems. You may continue, Mr. Brackett.
The hunters don't want the wolves changing the migration of the deer and the elk. And the snowmobilers don't want them on their trails. The ranchers don't want them raiding their sheep and their calves. And our children don't want them attacking their pets. And we don't want them attacking our children.
Oh, come on.
Please be quiet.
You agree that's what your husband would say, Louise?
Yes, yes, I do, Mr. Harden.
I have nothing further.
Mrs. McDonald, I'm sure you loved your husband very much. But this is your land now, and I respectfully suggest you have a right to make an informed decision. Your Honor, I request a continuance in order to acquaint Mrs. McDonald with information pertinent.
I don't need to be acquainted, thank you. Ed didn't raise those sheep himself for 60 years. I raised them with him, and I was damn good at it.
Request denied.
Judge, I cite Walker versus Simmons, in which the requirement that 1/3 of the land be used for agriculture or livestock purposes was not met, and the eviction was upheld.
Mrs. McDonald, when was the last time you were on Amanda's ranch?
That's irrelevant.
Mrs. McDonald has no proof that the land is not being used for agricultural or livestock purposes. Therefore, Mr. Harden's assumptions concerning the land are hearsay and unsupported.
Judge, everybody in this courthouse knows Amanda's not farming her place.
I request a recess until the land in question can be inspected.
That won't be necessary, Mr. Hawkins. Amanda, you're in a court of law. Now, I can have you sworn in, or you can just speak truthfully. Do you have livestock or crops on your ranch?
No, Your Honor.
I'll bring the eviction papers by in the morning, Amanda. You know how I take my coffee.
What's Louise McDonald like?
Actually, I always liked her. She was a strong woman, and then she suffered 2 deaths. First Ed's, and then when she gave up the ranch. I can't blame her.
Why don't you go home? See you later.
Come on, Amanda, look at yourself. Get a grip, woman.
Why don't you call me Louise? I did like the way you said, I respectfully suggest.
Well, Louise, what do you do with the ranch after Amanda's gone?
Clay's going to take it off my hands.
You know what he's going to do with it?
He's going to run his cattle in partnership with some company called Prairie Sky Environmental, I think. I have the paper at my home. I just live down the road.
Well, it would be my honor to escort you home.
Thank you.
I hear you were quite a rancher in your own right.
Oh, you bet I was. But after my husband died, it was just too much for me. When I gave up those sheep, I gave up a large part of my life.
Well, it's never too late to start again. Excuse me, man. Can you help me here? What do these marks represent on the McDonald Ranch?
Oh, those are old mine shafts.
This land was a mining claim?
That's right. It's the only one around here. Okay?
With winds 18 to 20 miles per hour tomorrow here in the valley, watch out for those unseasonably high dust levels. And now, let me turn over to our agricultural expert, Murray. Murray, what do you got for us? Well, I've read the story today, Bob.
Like the judge said, this is not your place, Mr. Hawkins. This is not your land. My family's been ranching for 3 generations, and to tell the truth, it's getting harder every year. It's a way of life that's going away, and we're just trying to hang on. Amanda is not one of us.
She loves this land as much as you do.
You haul me out of bed in the middle of the night, Mr. Hawkins, you'd better have something to say that I want to hear. Wife made me quit.
Did you know the McDonald Ranch has an underground network of abandoned mine shafts?
So what?
So Clay Hardin's going to sublease the land to a waste management company.
I don't know where you get your information, but Clay is going to run cattle.
Not with Prairie Skies Environmental, he's not. I called him. Before Clay Hardin could store waste in those mine shafts, he has to have Amanda evicted.
What the hell does that mean?
You know, I don't know exactly what it means. But I'd say it's likely the land that you love is going to change.
They say that stuff can seep into the soil.
Mr. Brackett, you and Amanda may have different ideas about how to use the land. But you both agree it needs to be protected.
Want a shot of bourbon?
No.
You don't happen to smoke by any chance?
I was worried about you.
I went for a walk.
For 5 hours?
Yeah.
You hungry?
Are you gonna lose the ranch?
Yeah, it looks that way.
Well, what are you gonna do?
I don't know.
I'll take care of you.
I appreciate that, Dylan. But I've been taking care of myself for a long time now. No. Thank you.
Why? Why don't you just tell me if you don't care about me?
I care about you. Look, I was 16 the first time I fell in love. I was crazy about this guy. I thought I would die if I couldn't have him. He was married. He should have said no. He didn't. Anyway, he disappeared, and I had a baby, a son. I was young. I gave my son away.
I see what you're getting at. I don't want to be thought of as your son.
Okay. This wouldn't be right for you, Dylan. It wouldn't be right for me.
Let's get something straight. I don't give a damn about wolves.
I appreciate all your efforts.
Whether it works or not.
It would be better if it worked.
It's gonna work.
You better go inside. Hello.
Amanda, this is Sheriff's office.
Yeah.
We've got a young boy in the basement of the courthouse here.
Basement of the courthouse.
Yeah, he says his name is Dylan Goodson.
Yeah, that's Dylan. Is he all right?
Yeah, he's a little shaky, but he's...
Where'd you find him?
Talk about the highway. His dad or thing, but I need to
Yeah.
get Bobby here connected.
No, I'll tell him. All right, thanks.
Basement of the courthouse.
It's the sheriff's office. They found Dylan on the highway and they kept him.
3 o'clock in the morning?
They picked him up a couple of hours ago, but it took them this long to get him to say who he was. He kept saying his name was Dylan Good something.
Good enough. That's his mother's name, his grandparents' name, a name he's gone by since he was 6. God, maybe they're right. I forgot all about him. Maybe I don't deserve to be a father.
Take the truck.
Man, what's wrong with you? Can't I leave you alone for a couple of hours without you getting in trouble?
I'm going back to Atlanta, all right?
Oh, listen, Dylan, I'm human, so I left you alone for a little while. I'm gonna screw up. You can count on it. I don't want you to go back to Atlanta.
Look, this just isn't working out.
Things don't just work out. You gotta make them work out.
Yeah, well, you treat women like dirt. I mean, you just use them.
What, are you talking about the girls on the answering machine?
No, I'm talking about Amanda. I saw you go into her house.
What? Are you spying on me? Look, what I did or didn't do is none of your business. I didn't lie to Amanda. I didn't call it something it wasn't. Neither did she. Now, you listen to me.
No.
Look, I'm 42, you're 16. You gotta listen.
Yeah, well, I'm old enough to know that your attitude sucks.
My attitude?
Yeah, I wouldn't sleep with somebody that I wasn't in love with.
What do I care about Amanda? You care about Amanda. Oh, God, what a jerk.
What?
Not you, me. I should have seen it coming. Dylan, I'm sorry.
Look, I don't want you to feel sorry for me, okay?
Well, I don't. I mean, look, I just didn't want to hurt your feelings, that's all.
Yeah, well, it looks like you screwed up again.
Dylan, I know exactly how you feel.
Yeah, right.
Hey, I felt the same way first time I met your mom. I was in a buddy's apartment, you know, and looking down there in the street, and there she is. She looks back up at me, and well, I died and gone to heaven. We eloped the first week. We were so much in love, we didn't care what anybody thought. You were born out of that love. You got her eyes. You know my temper. Sometimes when I look at you, I see her so clearly.
Well, if you guys loved each other so much, why did you split up?
After the war, you know. Came home, I was angry, I was drinking too much, and she ran out on me. I mean, she was right to do that. I was trying to get her back when she died. But she never stopped loving me, I know that. I'll always love her. Sometimes life can be so perverse.
Sometimes life can suck.
Much more eloquently put.
Going to let you destroy this beautiful land. Clay, coffee. Milk, no sugar.
Beautiful morning, Clay.
Johnny Hawkins. Thank you.
It's a donation for your wolves.
You don't give a damn about wolves.
Look, I'd really like to stick around, but there's something very important in my life right now I've got to do.
I know. He's a good kid. He's very sensitive.
I'm finding that out. Where is that kid when you need him? Yeah, good buddy. You're a good boy. Oh, yeah.
Dylan? Don't I get a goodbye?
Actually, I don't know what to say. may build character, but I don't think we can afford another job like this one. Amanda says the wolves she sets free never come back. I wonder when they're out there somewhere in the wild if they ever think about her. I know I will.